What's up, CHS? I'm Jace.
And I'm Jera.
And now it's time for CHS Today. Today, we honor Sojourner Truth. Truth was an American abolitionist. Truth's movement for abolishing slavery was one of her major milestones. Truth was also known for gaining people's eyes on the civil rights and women's rights movements that led to the eventual bills being passed to both of these key American historical events. Sojourner Truth led the movement all the way up to her death in 1883.
Fundraising for Beat Cancer in Four Quarters is still ongoing. Each year, CHS and Franklin County go head-to-head in not only the boys' varsity basketball game, but in raising money for the American Cancer Society. This year, CHS has been putting more effort into fundraising than in years past. Not only have we been selling t-shirts, we have also brought back an old tradition to CHS basketball. The best seat in the house is a raffle where the winners get to watch the varsity basketball game on the sidelines on the comfort of a couch. Not only do you get to sit back and relax, you can do it in style with 2 free drinks, popcorn, candy, and a large pizza. Tickets are sold at the main entrance of the bowl, 1 for $5 and 3 for $10. So if you're interested, make sure to stop by the main entrance of the Spartan Bowl every home game for your chance to win the best seat in the house. All proceeds will be donated to the Fayette County Cancer Society.
On February 24th, the Sophomore Council is hosting the Sweet Soiree dance at the Miller Building. This dance is the rescheduled snowball dance, and tickets are still on sale. If you are interested in going, make sure to stop by Mr. Vaughn's room to buy tickets for $5 apiece.
The academic teams competed last night on their last virtual meet of the season. The Science and Social Studies teams placed 3rd, and the other teams 4th and 5th. On February 15th, the teams will travel to Knightstown for their first in-person 5-way round-the-table meet. Stay tuned for traveling and meal info on that day. Great job, Spartans.
There will be a Writers Club meeting in W165 with Mrs. Schaus during SRE today. The Fine Arts Academic Team will have a study SRE meeting on Friday, February 3rd in JA 201.
Seniors, if you want to have a great after prom this year, please make sure to pick up an after prom sponsorship form this week and take it home to your parents. Forms can be picked up from Mr. Davis, Mrs. Schaus, Mr. Vaughn, Mr. Boggs, or Mrs. Wilson. Forms and donations should be turned in by February 24th to Mrs. Wilson in the choir room. See Mrs. Wilson with any questions.
Today's Groundhog Day. Now here's Brian to see if we will have an early spring or 6 more weeks of winter.
As some of you are aware, today is Groundhog Day. And today we will find out if spring has come early or if winter will have 6 more weeks. Go! Did you see it? Mr. Groundhog, we have a few words for you. You saw your shadow, correct?
6 more weeks.
That question came early. All right. Thank you. We found out there's 6 more weeks of winter.
Well, that was beautiful.
Thank you. You are free to go. And just like that, we have 6 more weeks of winter.
There will be a student council meeting Friday during SRE in Mrs. Combs' room. Council members are asked to please attend. You will be discussing the next step in Beat Cancer in Four Quarters and signing up for raffle time slots.
On this day in 1887, Groundhog Day was celebrated for the first time. Groundhog Day is rooted in the Christian tradition of Candlemas, where the clergy would be blessed and distribute candles needed for winter to happen. The candles represented how long winter would be, but Germans expanded on this by using a hedgehog as a means of predicting the winter. When Germans moved to America, they continued the tradition using groundhogs.
In national news, Washington, D.C.'s free bus bill becomes law as zero-fare transit systems take off. Washington, D.C. has enacted a new law which implements a new 24-hour free bus system. This would also make D.C. the largest United States city to modify a fare-free transit system.
In world news, a United Kingdom scientist discovered a method to reduce steel-making CO2 emissions by 90%. Researchers from the University of Birmingham have discovered that the CO2 from the decarbonization of steel could be reused to make carbon monoxide, which could be reused in the iron ore reaction.
Lunch for tomorrow will be turkey meatball marinara, fried hamster, rib BBQ, and 1 turkey corn dog.
The sun is brighter than that one time when I did that one thing. Will it stay that way, James?
Thanks, guys. At 5 p.m. it's going to be sunny and 39 degrees. At 10 p.m. tonight, it's going to be cloudy again and 30 degrees. Then tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., it's going to be partly cloudy and 17 degrees. Moving on to the 3-day, on Friday, it's going to be cold, a high 21, a low 14. It's going to be snowing and frigid. On Saturday, it's going to warm up, going to be a high 41, low 33. It's going to be cloudy and windy. Then moving on to Sunday, it's going to be a high 46, low 28, partly cloudy. That's all I got for you guys. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, James. Now over to Edie with the sports.
Thank you, Jace. Yesterday, the gymnastics meet. The Spartans improved by 1 point against Columbus East. In vaulting, Ellie Lake scored 8.375 and placed third. In bars, Ellie Lake scored 7.75 and placed second. In beam, Ellie Lake scored 7.2, placing fifth. In floor, Elena Daniels scored 8th, placing fourth. The next meet will be among the Invitational Saturday, February 11th. Girls and diving starts sectional competition tonight. Here's their good luck video edited by Cam and Sarah. Fourth? Sports action for today is swim and dive sectionals at New Pal starting at 5:30. Men's freshman basketball at Shelbyville starting at the second circle of the zone or 6 o'clock. Sports action for tomorrow is girls sectionals at versus Lawrenceburg at Rushville starting at 6. That's all for the sports. Now back to Jason Jarrett with some birthdays.
Thank you, Edie. Birthdays for today are Carmen Brooks, Evan Clark, and Alyssa Lovins.
Birthdays for tomorrow are Ashley McQueen, Autumn McQueen, Joe Swanson, Lady Oaks, and Nathaniel Price. Happy birthday!